it is me, Yeeking. Today we're back with another unboxing. Today's unboxing we got from Beyblade X. As I dropped the box because it's a bit big. Okay, so that's what it's called. We got from Beyblade X the Deluxe launcher and custom grip set featuring Croc 2-60Q. So yeah, we actually got a grip finally. Well, we kind of had one beforehand. If you get the Saber Samurai pack, you kind of got it because it was like a grip fused with a launcher. So it was kind of like that if you really want to count it. But if not, then yeah, this is our first instance getting like an actual individual grip. And what's also cool about this is it actually comes with our first Coca-Cola Bay, because this version of Croc being called Croc Crunch in TT, it's actually a Coca-Cola Bay from those Coca-Cola magazines. I originally thought this was our second time because I thought the black Feather Phoenix was, but it turns out that was actually from a random booster. But yeah, this is our first time. If I'm wrong, I'll throw up in text if it wasn't a Coca-Cola Bay. But I'm pretty sure it was, like I'm 90% sure. But yeah, pretty cool. And I really like the string launcher. Depending on how it looks in person, I may switch it out for the red one when I just do Beyblade unboxings. You know, when I do like my test spins with the string launcher. It's been red this whole time. Depending on how good that green looks, I may just switch it out for the green one because it kind of looks good. But yeah, going over the box, it has a little bit of a tear. I didn't notice that when buying it, but everything seems to be fine inside from what I could tell. I didn't open it, so it's kind of generally first impressions. But going over it has a little window showcasing off the bay, being Croc again, because this was TT's version of getting the Croc. Our version was from a dual pack in Wave 2 that I believe came with Hasbro exclusive colors for Sting Unicorn. I believe it was one that came on 460 point in that like lemon color. That's like in like Hasbro exclusive colors. But yeah, going over it, says Deluxe string set and custom grip set, because you know it actually comes with something extra. It's a little bit more expensive than like the Deluxe packs, because typically the Deluxe packs about 30-ish Canadian depending where you go, but this was about 34. So I mean, $4 for a grip is fine. I know it's a bit of an outrage, you know, paying 30 for paying the string launcher, but you know, I thought this bay was part of Wave 8, but actually turns out to be part of Wave 7, so that's good. That's why I was hesitant buying it for so long, because I'm like, I want to get some Wave 7 stuff before I do a Wave 8 bay, but I didn't realize it was Wave 7, so I'm like, oh, okay, never mind that. AGZ Plus, made by Hasbro and TT, says Croc 2-60Q up there, tag type different languages. Up here just says rip in English and French, I guess. Beyblade logo, what's included? What's included is a bay, string launcher, and a grip to match with the colors. Flip over here, it just says BX and included contents. Flip over here, just advertise Beyblade X app. We download on both the Apple Store and Google Play Store. Flip down here, barcode. Flip down here, advertises Drop Attack Stadium, because I guess that's the stadium it's at right now before the new one comes out. It says optimize your grip. It just tells you can customize it, because it says it's compatible with wind and string launchers. And what's cool about this is, because you know you can customize and put on the grips, it actually is compatible with the, you know, because you can finally like do mix and matching with your grips. You can finally mix and match with the grips from the Saber Samurai one if you want. And I mean, if it's like the same thing, so I'm pretty sure it works, but I'm not 100% sure. But I believe you can also just mix and match with the other ones from TT for the little like grip things right there. But if you're just like a Hasbro collector like me, at least now if you ever do get the Saber Samurai thing, you can do mix and matching with that. The only reason I haven't picked it up yet is because I'm not too crazy about the bay, and also because that winder launcher thing apparently eats up ripcords, so yeah. But going on the bay itself, we have Croc, which is a we have Croc 2-60Q, which is a right span tack type bay. For the blade, Croc, it's a right span tack type blade. Attack 65, defense 27, stamina 23. For the ratchet 260, attack 10, defense 13, stamina 7, height 60. And for the big Q, attack 55, defense 15, stamina 5, dash 25, burst 80. Let's pop it open. Always be careful when the scissors and being sharp, especially if you're a youngin'. And where do I cut this from? Because it's been a while since I opened one of these deluxe packs. I think it's from here I'm supposed to open. Because last time I opened it. Actually, I have not opened. Well, okay, no, I have. There's been two. I was going to say, I think the only one I ever opened was Sword Phoenix, but I forgot Cobalt Dragoon also came as a deluxe pack. Because that was when we get a left spin string launcher in the Hasbro. Yeah, I get it. I don't think I did. Because I don't see it all on camera. Did I get it? Or am I just supposed to pull up like this? I think I'm just supposed to pull up like that, so I guess let's just follow along the lines. Come in. There we go. And let's just pull it out as careful as possible. What are you stuck on? Nothing, I guess. Yeah, there's our box. And I'll showcase what it looks like inside here because it's a special occasion. Here's the back of the box. And when you flip up front, you just see a little bay in the window. Parts, pamphlets. Ooh, okay, it's like bright green off camera, but on camera it makes it be dark green, but I actually do kind of prefer this launcher. So after this video is done, any Beyblade unboxings going forward, I'm going to use this string launcher for the battles. And we just pull this out. Here's a little grip and this translucent color, but I'll look a little bit more into that afterwards. Now I just gotta get the bay out. How do I do this? Okay. It's just taped in. Luckily, I don't care for this piece of cardboard, so I don't care what happens to it. Okay, I gotta make a little incision. There we go. Check that off to the side. Well, here's our blade. We'll take a better look at it in a second. Actually, before we do that, let's just look at the pamphlet. Been a while since we've done the BX, because our last two unboxings, actually no, our last three unboxings have all been CX, and then the one before that was a UX, so it's been a bit before a B. Okay, did I open it the right way? No, I didn't. Did I? No, okay, I did open it the right way. Alright, so here's how you assemble the babe. I show that off anyways. Okay, we took a better look at this. This tells you how you want to, I guess, attach and remove this stuff. And this tells you how you're supposed to attach the launcher. I'm sure I can figure it out. Then it tells you how to launch the bay. There goes advertising the app again. I guess just reinforcing you attach it and then the do's and don'ts. Blade. Now let's look at the parts. Well, not look at the parts, let's cut it open. Check that off to the side. And yeah, well, before we go over the bay itself, let's look at the other parts that are included with this set. So right here is our little grip accessory. I guess you do that to attach it. I thought the black would have been solid, but I was expecting this to be translucent, but I didn't expect the black to also be translucent. Black, Beyblade X. That's a piece that I didn't realize can come off. Yeah, I guess you just kind of pull on them and they come off. I thought this was like something you pull down to attach to your pants or your belt. And then here's our string launcher. Actually, how you look? Okay, the green is still the same on camera. It's just for you. You look like a... Like, on camera, it looks dull, but off camera, it actually looks pretty vibrant. Pretty good. Feels a little bit looser. Wait. It feels like there's not as much resistance with that one than with the string launcher I used that came with Sword Phoenix. It feels like there's like a little bit less resistance or power? I don't know. But apparently the way you attach it is you pull it back and then you just want to put it in and boom. Now you're good. And then it should be like this. And then you want to detach it, just slide it off. Well, I'll probably keep it like this because sometimes I like to pull like that, other times I like to pull like this, so better keep it like that. But we will now take a look at the bay. So going to parts, we have Q. Well, actually, before we go into parts, like, if we couldn't come up with better parts than these, like, damn. But now actually get into the parts, we have Q, which stands for Quake. Which important in Quake is, you see how it's slanted? It's supposed to be kind of a wild card bit. It could work in your favor, or it might not. Like, when you first launch, you're supposed to jump around all over the place. And then, yeah. But it punches stamina real fast because it jumps around as all hyper. So you gotta really make your hits count. And then for the ratchet, you have 260, 2 points of contact, and it's 60 millimeters tall. And I think this is like the same exact coloration for my Talentera from Wave 1 as a booster pack. Except that one came with, I think, a 460 or 480, but I think it came with the exact same coloration. This kind of like mustard / bumblebee yellow with this black outlining. And then for the blade, we have by Croc, the TT version, I guess you could call it in the day. But yeah, here it is in, I guess, a bit more of a jungly color, while the one from Hasbro, I guess, is more of an aquatic color. And we're just going to admire this. Okay, actually, this color paint is a little bit darker, but not as dark as it is with the launcher, but it is a little bit darker on camera. But we're just going to admire this metal coat because I'm going to do a test battle of it right away, so I want to admire this. I'm just going to quickly admire it off camera as well. Yep. Goodbye, metal coat. And then we flip to the back. Here's the QR code in case folks do want to scan this bay into your Beyblade X app. So how you put the bay together is you put on the ratchet, you twist to the right, but it's less spin bay, you twist to the left, put it in a bit, and since it's finally a basic BX bay, you can finally do it. You can twist around, make it look all pretty, but you can't do that with most Beyblade products. Even like the new BX Infinity, it took away that gimmick. Even though you think for inward weight distribution, they would keep that plastic cover on, but I guess not. Okay, so I'm gonna get the arena out and we do some test launches and test battles. Alright, so we're gonna do a test launch of the bay, and then we do a test battle for Bear P selected. And obviously we're gonna use the launcher I came with. Okay, it feels a bit weird because I'm not used to holding on to something like that, because usually when I hold on to a launcher, I'm like covering it with my whole hand. But since I'm holding on to the grip, I actually have like hand room, so it feels weird. Let it rip. Alright, so now we do a test battle. So for its test battle, with its battle partner, we're going to use the Hasbro version, being the Hasbro version of Bad Croc on 360 flat. But if you know my thoughts and opinions on this, be able to link to its video in the description down below, and I come up above in case folks want to know my thoughts and opinions on it. Might as well. Hasbro versus TT. Who will win? I probably just won because it has paint on it. Oh no, apparently nowadays if you get a painted bay, it could be still lighter. Because back in the day, if the bay was painted, it would make it heavier. But nowadays it just does nothing. So round 1, we're gonna launch the TT version, being the green one, and then round 2 we'll launch the Hasbro version, being the non-painted version. Let it rip. Any damages to the coat? Okay, there is a damage point. Bye bye metal coat. Alright, let's do round 2 now. Honestly, if I was doing a Bay battle, I probably would have called that a tie. Because I genuinely didn't know if he kept spinning or stopped. But since it's just for fun, it doesn't really matter if this tie's not. Thank you, Hasbro version of Bike Croc. But yeah, I'll quickly put in when I get the box out, so I'll be right back yet again. And it's doing that thing again where it just zooms in and out for no reason. That's been my look at the Deluxe string launcher and custom grip set featuring Bike Croc on 260Q. I'd like to thank you folks watching this Beyblade X unboxing. Folks, did enjoy the unboxing, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, apply them as fast as I can, and make this fun to the video. Comment your favorite Coca-Cola release of a Beyblade. So like, you know, like Beyblades that have been including Coca-Cola magazines, or I don't know how you get Beyblades in Coca-Cola magazines. I don't know if they're like included with special edition, or you flip to the back and get a special ticket that you redeem online. But, you know, like a Beyblade that came from Coca-Cola, let me know what your favorite is. And you can include past stuff, so like, if it's something from burst, metal, or plastic, if they did it for metal or plastic. I know they did it for burst, but I know they did it for metal or plastic. But if they did, let me know. If you have one from each, just let me know. And I'll apply them to them as fast as I can, or any other comments. And subscribe to the bell to be notified when I drop new videos /show/stream. But until next time, toodles.